Welcome to Rare Coin Riches. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now. Today, we are going to explore the history of this interesting coin, its condition, its design and composition, why collectors are interested in it, its current market value in dollars, and some useful collecting tips. If you have a 1981 Australian 20-cent coin with a rust black old appearance in fine condition, make sure you watch until the end, because this coin may be more interesting than you think. The Australian 20-cent coin has been part of Australia's decimal currency since 1966, when the country changed from pounds and pence to the decimal dollar system. The 1981 issue was produced by the Royal Australian Mint during a period when millions of 20-cent coins were needed for everyday transactions across the country. Although the 1981 coin is not considered one of the rarest dates in the series, it remains an important piece of Australian decimal coinage and is collected by many people who enjoy building complete year sets. The coin you have is described as having a rust-black old appearance and being in fine condition. It is important to understand that Australian 20-cent coins are made from cupronickel, which does not actually rust like iron or steel. However, years of circulation, dirt, environmental exposure, and oxidation can create dark gray or black surfaces that many people describe as rust. These natural signs of age give the coin an old appearance and tell the story of many years spent in circulation. A fine condition coin will show moderate wear on both sides, but the main details of the design, lettering, and date should still be visible. Although it has obvious circulation wear, it still has value as a collectible and as a historical piece of Australian currency. Looking at the design of the coin, the obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, who appeared on Australian coins for many decades. Around the portrait are the inscriptions identifying the Queen and Australia. The reverse displays the famous platypus, one of Australia's most unique native animals. Designed by Stuart Devlin, the platypus design has become one of the most recognizable images on Australian decimal coins. The detailed artwork gives the coin a distinctive appearance that collectors and wildlife enthusiasts continue to admire today. Now let's talk about the size, shape, and composition of the coin. The Australian 20-cent coin has a round shape with a distinctive scalloped edge featuring 7 curves, making it easy to recognize by touch. It weighs approximately and measures about in diameter. The coin is made from an alloy consisting of. This strong combination was selected because it is durable, resistant to wear, and suitable for coins that circulate heavily in everyday commerce. Even after decades of use, many 1981 coins still retain much of their original detail. Collector demand for the Australia 20 cents 1981 coin remains steady, because many collectors enjoy completing full-date collections of Australian decimal coins. While the 1981 issue had a relatively high mintage, collectors still seek examples in attractive condition, especially those with minimal wear, original surfaces, or interesting toning. Coins with unusual minting errors or exceptional preservation can attract much stronger interest. Even circulated examples, like a fine condition coin, continue to be collected by beginners, history enthusiasts, and Australian coin collectors around the world. Now let's discuss the question that many viewers are asking. What is the current market value of the Australia 20 cents 1981 rust black, old fine condition coin? In today's collector market, a typical fine condition 1981 Australian 20-cent coin generally sells for around $1,045,000 to $245,000 Australian dollars, depending on its overall appearance and demand. A coin with heavy dark toning or environmental damage may sell closer to its, while a cleaner and more attractive fine example may reach the upper end of this range. Coins found in extremely fine or uncirculated condition can be worth several dollars, and rare mint error examples may be worth considerably more to specialist collectors. If you are planning to collect Australian coins, remember that condition is one of the most important factors affecting value. Always handle coins carefully by their edges to avoid fingerprints. Never clean an old coin because cleaning can permanently damage its surface and reduce its collector value. Store your coins in protective holders or albums to keep them safe from moisture, dust, and scratches. It is also a good idea to compare your coin with official catalogs and recent sales so you can better understand its value in today's market. Building a complete collection of Australian decimal coins year by year can be an enjoyable and rewarding hobby. In conclusion, the Australia 20 cents 1981 rust black old fine condition coin may not be one of the rarest Australian coins, but it remains a fascinating piece of Australia's decimal currency history. Its beautiful platypus design, durable cupro-nickel composition, and connection to everyday Australian life make it a meaningful collectible. While its market value is usually modest, every old coin carries a story, and even common coins can become treasured parts of a collection. If you own this 1981 Australian 20-cent coin, keep it safe because every collection starts with a single coin, and every coin has its own journey through history. Next up, today we are going to explore the history, condition, collector interest, and today's market value of this unique coin. If you have a 2008 Australian 20 cents coin with a rust brown appearance on both the front and back, then stay with me until the end, because you may discover exactly what makes your coin special, and whether it has any collector value. The Australian 20 cents coin has been an important part of Australia's decimal currency system since 1966. The 2008 issue continued the long tradition of featuring the famous platypus on the reverse, a design created by Stuart Devil. On the front, the coin displays the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Ian Rank Broad. Millions of these coins entered circulation in 2008, making them common in everyday transactions across Australia. Even though the year itself is not considered rare, every coin has its own story depending on how it has been used and preserved over the years. Now let's talk about the condition of a 2008 coin that has developed a rust brown appearance on both the front and the back. First, it is important to understand that Australian 20 cents coins are not made from iron, so they do not actually rust like steel. They are struck from cupro-nickel, which is a mixture of the brown color, usually develops because of environmental exposure, dirt, chemical reactions, soil contact, moisture, or long-term storage in conditions that affect the surface of the coin. Although the color may look unusual, it does not always mean the coin is rare or damaged beyond collecting. Some collectors enjoy naturally toned coins because every piece develops a unique appearance over time. The shape of the Australian 20 cents coin is round with a distinctive 12-sided edge, making it one of the easiest Australian coins to recognize. It weighs approximately and measures about in diameter. Its cupro-nickel composition gives it strength and durability, allowing many examples to survive decades of circulation. Because of this durable composition, most 2008 coins remain readable even after years of everyday use, although circulated examples may show scratches, small dents, faded details, or natural toning. When discussing collector demand, condition always plays a major role. A standard circulated 2008 Australian 20 cents coin is easy to find, so collector demand for ordinary examples is generally moderate. However, collectors who enjoy toned coins may appreciate a naturally brown-colored example if the toning is attractive and evenly developed. On the other hand, if the brown appearance is caused by corrosion, chemical damage, or harsh cleaning, collectors may value it less. Coins with unusual but natural toning can sometimes attract extra attention because no two toned coins look exactly alike. The biggest premiums are usually reserved for coins in brilliant, uncirculated condition, or those with verified mint errors. Now let's discuss today's market value. In general, a circulated Australia 20 cents 2008 coin is worth around 20 cents to about 145,000 Australian dollar. A well-preserved example with lightware may sell for between 175,000 and 245,000 Australian dollars. If the coin is in uncirculated condition, with its original mint luster, it may reach around 275,000 to 345,000 Australian dollars, depending on demand. A rust-brown toned coin without any verified mint error is usually valued based on its overall eye appeal rather than the color itself. If the brown toning is natural and attractive, some collectors may be willing to pay slightly more than. However, if the coin has severe environmental damage, its value is often close to Any authenticated mint error or unusual variety could increase the value significantly, but such coins should always be examined by an experienced numismatist or professional grading service. If you own this coin, there are several things you should do before deciding to sell it. Handle the coin carefully by its edges to avoid leaving fingerprints on the surface. Never clean the coin because cleaning can reduce its value and remove natural toning that collectors appreciate. Store it in a protective coin holder or capsule to prevent further environmental damage. Compare your coin with reference images to see whether it has any unusual die varieties or striking errors. If you believe your coin has an uncommon feature beyond the brown color, consider having it professionally evaluated. Coin collecting is a wonderful hobby because every coin carries a piece of history. Even common circulation coins can become meaningful additions to a collection, especially when they have an interesting appearance or personal story. A 2008 Australia 20-cent coin with a rust-brown front and back reminds us how coins change over time as they travel through countless hands in different environments. In conclusion, the Australia 20-cent 2008 rust-brown front and back condition coin is a fascinating coin to examine. While the brown color alone usually does not make the coin rare, it adds character and makes each example unique. Most circulated coins are worth between 20 cents and $1 Australian, with better preserved examples selling for a few dollars more. Coins with genuine mint errors or exceptional preservation can be worth considerably more. The best approach is to protect your coin, avoid cleaning it, and enjoy learning about its history. You never know when careful research and patience might lead to discovering something truly special. Next up, today we are going to talk about the Australia 20-cent 2002 coin in very fine condition and discover its current market value in dollars. If you enjoy learning about Australian coins, their history, and their collectible value, then stay with me until the end, because this coin has an interesting story and may be worth more than many people expect. The Australian 20-cent coin has been an important part of everyday life since it was first introduced in 1966, when Australia changed from the old pounds and pence system to the decimal currency we use today. The 2002 20-cent coin continues this long tradition and represents the quality and reliability of Australian coinage. On the obverse side of the coin, you will find the portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait was introduced in the late 1990s and remained on Australian circulating coins for many years. On the reverse side, the coin proudly displays the famous platypus designed by Stuart Devlin. The platypus is one of Australia's most unique native animals and has become one of the country's most recognizable coin designs. Now let's talk about the condition of this coin. A 2002 Australia 20-cent coin in very fine condition still has a strong and attractive appearance. Most of the important design details remain clear, although there will be some light wear from circulation. The Queen's portrait is still well defined, and the platypus on the reverse keeps most of its original features. Lettering and the date are easy to read, making the coin appealing to both collectors and everyday coin enthusiasts. A very fine example is considered a respectable collectible because it preserves much of its original beauty while still reflecting its history and circulation. When it comes to the shape and composition, the Australian 20-cent coin has a round design with a distinctive 12-sided edge, making it easy to recognize by touch. The coin weighs approximately and has a diameter of. It is made from cupro-nickel, which consists of. This durable metal combination gives the coin its silver-colored appearance and helps it resist corrosion and everyday wear, allowing many examples to remain in good condition for decades. Collector demand for the 2002 Australian 20-cent coin remains steady. While it is not considered a rare circulation coin, collectors often look for well-preserved examples to complete their year sets or decimal coin collections. Coins in very fine condition are appreciated because they display attractive details without requiring the higher prices of uncirculated examples. Interest also comes from new collectors who enjoy building affordable collections, and from people searching through their change hoping to find coins in better than average condition. As more older coins become worn or damaged over time, clean and well-preserved examples become increasingly desirable. Now let's discuss today's market value in Australian dollars. A standard Australia 20 cents 2002 coin in very fine condition usually sells for around 145,000 to 45,000 Australian dollars, depending on its overall appearance and the collector market. Coins with especially attractive surfaces or stronger details may sell for around 30,000 to 78,000 Australian dollars. If a coin has an unusual mint error, exceptional eye appeal, or is professionally graded, its value can be much higher. Market prices can also change over time, depending on collector demand, auction results, and the availability of high-quality examples. For collectors, it is always a good idea to handle coins carefully by holding them only by the edges. Avoid cleaning the coin because cleaning can reduce its value in the eyes of experienced collectors. Store the coin in a protective holder or album to protect it from scratches, dust, and moisture. If you believe your coin has an unusual feature or mint error, consider having it examined by an experienced coin dealer or professional grading service. Keeping records of your collection and following current market trends will also help you make informed collecting decisions in the future. In conclusion, the Australia 20 cents 2002 coin in very fine condition is a wonderful piece of Australia's decimal currency history. Its beautiful platypus design, durable cupro-nickel composition, and connection to everyday Australian life make it an enjoyable coin to collect. Although it is generally an affordable coin, well-preserved examples continue to attract collectors and can command higher prices depending on their quality. Whether you are just beginning your coin collecting journey or expanding an existing collection, the 2002 Australian 20 cents coin is a valuable addition that represents both history and craftsmanship. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoy learning about Australian coins and their current market values, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another exciting coin review. Next up, today we are looking at the Australia 20 cents 1967 coin in fine condition and discovering how much it could be worth in today's market. If you have this coin in your collection or have just found one in your change jar, stay with me until the end because this coin has an interesting history and continues to attract collectors from around the world. The Australian 20-cent coin was introduced shortly after Australia changed to decimal currency in 1966. The 1967 issue was only the second year of production, making it an important early decimal coin. The reverse features the famous platypus designed by Stuart Devlin, while the obverse shows the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machin. Even after many decades, this classic design remains one of the most recognizable coins in Australia. Around pieces were minted in 1967, so it is not considered a rare date, but it is still an important coin for collectors completing early decimal sets. Now let's talk about the condition of a fine-grade coin. A fine condition 1967 20-cent coin usually shows noticeable circulation. The high points of the Queen's portrait and the platypus design will have visible wear, but all major details, the date, and the lettering should still be clear and readable. Many collectors enjoy buying coins in fine condition because they are affordable, historical, and represent coins that were actually used in everyday Australian life. Looking at the background, shape, and composition of the coin, it has a circular shape with a milled edge. The coin weighs approximately and measures about in diameter. It is made from giving it excellent durability and its attractive silver-colored appearance. This strong copper-nickel alloy has helped many 1967 coins survive in collectible condition after nearly 60 years. Collector demand for the 1967 Australian 20-cent coin remains steady. Although it is not a rare circulation issue, collectors of Australian decimal coins often want one because it belongs to the first generation of decimal currency. Complete collections always include this date, and collectors also search for high-grade examples and interesting mint errors, which can be worth much more than normal circulation coins. Now let's discuss today's market value. A normal 1967 Australia 20 cents coin in fine condition is generally worth around $45,000 to $78,000 Australian dollars, depending on its appearance, wear, and buyer interest. Very attractive examples with stronger detail may sometimes sell for a little more, while uncirculated mint state coins can reach several tens of dollars. Coins with genuine mint errors or exceptional preservation may achieve significantly higher prices. If you own this coin, here are some important things to remember. Never clean the coin because cleaning can reduce its collector value. Hold it carefully by the edges and store it in a protective coin holder or album. Always examine the date, surface, and edge carefully because unusual varieties or mint errors can increase its value. If you believe your coin is in exceptional condition, consider having it professionally graded before selling. In conclusion, the Australia 20 cents 1967 coin in fine condition is a wonderful piece of Australia's decimal currency history. While most circulated examples are worth only a small premium, over the coin remains popular because of its historical importance, classic platypus design, and lasting collector interest. Whether you are just starting your coin collection or have been collecting for years, this coin is a valuable reminder of Australia's early decimal era. Keep searching through your collections because every coin has a story, and sometimes an ordinary-looking coin can become a treasured collectible.